Well, hello, and welcome back to another haphazard episode with your host, Lance Renard, with the loss of aphasias. Actually, I'm not totally out of aphasia, but really advanced a lot since last you saw me a couple of months ago. Probably was since I did a production. I'm really not counting. No offense. You know that America is insanity right now. Biden is out of his freaking mind, obviously. I mean, the guy's sleeping on the podium. He can't say a fucking... I mean, I had a stroke and I could speak better than that guy could. And give me an ideas about how the immigration is, comes flooding into America, and we're sitting there. We can't leave from Florida to Minnesota because you might have got the COVID. But then all these Mexican folks, no offense, I love Mexican people. Habla mucho español, señor. Piquito. The thing is, you don't do this with the way that America is being, was originally structured and is structured, and keeping count of everything. This is a corporation, people. Pardon me, my voice is just coming back from the surgery that I had months ago, and I'm still working on it. I've been singing a lot. But back to the point. You can see what's going on in America. You know the insanity that's going on around here. And I'm in Florida right now, recovering from my stroke and getting the aphasia done. I find that karaoke really helps me with the aphasia. Aphasia being difficult to speak. It shuts your brain down for a little bit. And I think I probably mentioned that in the last video. So I wanted to check in real quick and, my viewpoints on what's going on with the insanity of Biden. It doesn't mean I'm in love with Trump. I mean, Trump I thought was a total whack job, but then he puts all these processes. Well, anyway, laws put together, policies. That made a whole lot of sense. Dealing with China, dealing with Russia, dealing with other people in the world, if you pay attention. And I really don't talk about that enough. So in my next episode, I am going to list down the things that I want to talk about in depth and get some information out there. Just like Biden says, it's 30% of the American people, 30% according to the polls. This guy's out of his freaking mind, guys, and it's obvious. He's being controlled by somebody else. He's falling asleep at the podium. He can't read a note in front of him, for Christ's sake, man. He can't lib-ad. You know what I'm talking about. Once again, the aphasia does get my brain a little bit. I can while away the hours. At the same respect, guys, we got to stand up for Americans. I was talking to a black guy last night, dark colored, whatever you want to call it, not as white as me, and we're just saying we're being separated to be bigot to each other. And I said, we're not going to let that shit do it. It's not about race. It's about whether or not you have integrity, honor, or dignity. If you treat people right, they treat you right. And a lot of the times you're helping people you don't know. But you can't doubt everybody just because of, color. Are you kidding me? Color? Are you kidding me? I'm colorblind, guys, as far as that goes. I mean, there are dumbasses and there are idiots in every race. And it's up to each individual, us, to determine who's a Goomba and who's a genius or a genuine type person. So I've been working on my genius. I could while away the hours conversing with the flowers. And I wanted to step in quickly and tell you what I plan on my next episodes. As far as what's going on, you know what's going on. I don't need to tell you. But we are being deceived. You can't trust the government. The government isn't here to help you. You're cattle to them. They want to keep you alive just as enough. They want to keep you addicted to this and that. To whatever ends. I mean, it's a very demonic, universe that we live in right now. But if you look at the reality of spiritual to manifestation or physical, that's what it is. If it's in the physical, you've got to realize that this is what we call demonic. Because, you can touch it. It's not spiritual. And just to talk about spiritual diminishes the spiritual. So there are things in our lives that we need to be clear on, and I am just getting over the stroke. Thank God, thank you, Jesus, Lord, or the Creator, you up there. Or yes, anywhere, in all places. because we're here to help each other. Doesn't matter what color you are, we're here to help each other. You know, you get devious snakes in the grass, as far as humans go, that are endangering each other and themselves a lot. They're going to be taken down anyway. It's not necessarily up to you, but you can observe it without judging. You can make an observation rather than a judgment. So for each one of each other, don't fall into what the government says about the racism. That's ridiculous. Absolute preposterous. All people are good people, and essentially a lot of them are trained to be vicious monsters, and it's usually because of the cash that they can get from it. Yes, yes. Just like Biden. Yeah. What do you get? What do you get in your pocket? What do your kids get in your pocket? And all the stuff he's done illegally. I mean, Biden and his kids with China and taking the cash and tons of millions of dollars. No, he's not doing that for profit. He's doing it for America. So, yeah, don't be deceived, guys. Don't let the deceivers get up under your skin. Love each other, care about each other, and I will return with some notes on the next Hapaz episode production. So thanks for playing. We'll talk to you soon, guys. And really, I do care about you. We are the people.